So welcome to today's trade recap. Today is the 30th of October. Pretty easy principles today. I took two trades, pretty fast trades, one short, one long. I know Animus took the same trades as you already saw in the win category of day trading. So now let's see why I, and probably most likely why he also took those trades. Just to summarize the week, as you know, I took one trade. The first trade of the week, I made 0.8%. On the second trade, I lost 1.5%. So this puts me down at negative 0.7% on the week. On this first trade, I made 2%, and on this second trade, I made 0.9%, which puts me up for the day 2.9%, and for the week 2.2%, like close to 2.3%. So yeah, we could turn the week again in green. The week will most likely end in green because I'm not gonna risk 2.3% tomorrow. So again, another green week. Let's see what Friday can bring. But first, let's focus on today. So let's go back to market open and see what market presented us today. On the 1 hour time frame, we are bearish. Yeah, we inversed those gaps, we broke structure right here, we confirmed the structure right here, we are bearish. Okay, on the 30-minute, we inversed those gaps here and we broke structure, we are bearish. On the 50-minute, we inversed those gaps, we broke structure, we are bearish. On the 5-minute, we inversed those gaps, we broke structure, we confirmed those structures with multiple fair value gap tap-ins, we are bearish. I think you got the point. We are bearish everywhere. So keep this in mind for the next thing. We have this news data low right here from FOMC yesterday. We have this 1 hour low, we have this 50-minute low, we have this 1 hour low, we have this imbalance, we have this 1 hour low, this 1 hour low, and this gap, and this imbalance, and this 1 hour low. So we have a lot of low resistance liquidity on the downside. And we also have kind of good liquidity draws on the upside. We have this 1 hour high, this London high, this 1 hour fair value gap and Asia highs, which is also a pretty good draw of liquidity. So now let's put it together. If market wants to go down, we're gonna seek out this cluster of liquidity and this cluster, and probably also the gap. If market wants to go up, market needs to take out those lows to go up. If you don't understand why this is, then just check out the SMC course in the skill building category, and then you will understand. So in both scenarios, doesn't matter what the right daily bias is, we need to take out at least this cluster of liquidity right here. Maybe also to go lower if the market wants to go lower for the day. So keep this in mind. Now we know definitely market needs to take out this as soon as possible. Market wants to go down, our market wants to go up, and needs to take out this. All the time frames are bearish. So what's most likely going to happen? We're gonna go lower and seek out this liquidity right here, because it's the trend right now, and we are already, as you see here on market open, so close to this cluster of liquidity right here. It's so close, and market always wants to move to the liquidity or to the imbalance, which is the easiest to reach. So easier than this is not really possible. So I just searched for some really short-term small confluences to go short. You know, if it would be some sort of my trading strategy, I would just like to press short directly on market open, but I waited for some sorts of confluences. On market open, we can see, because like 1 minute before market open, we can see that we made this 1 minute fair value gap right here. We push into it 1 minute before market open, and on market open we get a bearish reaction out. I don't like to enter on market open, directly on market open, and that's why I waited for some more confirmation that we're going down, because there is the possibility that we just fake out on market open, go up, seek out this high and this high maybe, and then go lower. So I waited for some more candles, and on the second bearish candle I entered. Yeah, as you see, my fill is right here. I get a pretty bad fill, but yeah, I got filled right here. I entered on this candle, stop loss above this 1 minute high, and those are the draws of liquidity. But does it make sense to take profit at 0.5? Not really, if I know there's so much liquidity right here. So I took my first take profit, yeah, right around this low. Could have waited for those lows to get hit, but yeah, I took out everything right here. When we press play, you can see that basically 1-2 candles and we smashed through everything. So yeah, this was the first trade. Pretty easy principle. We knew market wants to take out those high resistant liquidity, like low resistance in some sense, but higher time frame low resistance liquidity, which is pretty strong draw. We need to take out this if we go lower, and we need to take out this if we want to go higher for the day. Every time frame is bearish right now, so that's why I just waited for some lower time frame confirmation to short, and shorted and took out everything right here. On this trade, as you know, I made 2%. So let's continue now on the second trade. We filled this imbalance right here, which I showed you before. I showed you on the 1 hour before. Yeah, and right in this imbalance we got a 1 minute break, and we are now in this 1 minute fair value gap right here. We form a 1 minute fair value gap and we get a bullish reaction out. So as confluences we have right now a sweep of low resistance liquidity, a sweep of 3 high time frame lows. We have a 1 minute break of structure, we have a 2 minute break of structure. We are on good impulsive ways to get a 2 minute inverse as well. So that's why I entered right here. I put my stop loss to break even right here, because there is this 5 minute gap right here, and there can be the possibility in this case that we want to go up, fill this imbalance to then go lower to seek out this draw of liquidity. So here I put my stop loss to break even, and my take profit, I only had one take profit, was at the end of this imbalance move, on this impulsive move up, basically the first high possible. So yeah, as you can see, I put my stop loss to break even, but directly after my TP was hit. And yeah, we continued a little bit more up, and then we started to consolidate a little bit. Yeah, good trading day for me. Pretty easy principles. The first trade was based on knowing exactly where the market needs to go directly after open, and finding some sort of short time frame confirmation to actually short it and have a place to place a stop loss, have a trading idea. But the first trade was really based on experience a lot, and the second trade was, for me at least, really obvious trade, because we sweep out so much liquidity. There needs to be some sort of response, even if the response is just to go a little higher to fill this 5 minute gap. But even on the 5 minute gap, I'm already like close to a 1-to-1, so that's a really good risk to reward trade for me, because I'm really sure, and it's not 50-50 if the trade is hitting or not in this case. So if you have a 70-80% win rate in those kinds of trades because you have conviction, then a 1-to-1 risk to reward can bring you a lot. So yeah, first trade 1-to-1 risk to reward basically. Second trade close to a 1.2 risk to reward. On the second trade I risk way less than on the first trade, just because one win for the day is good, and you not risk so much on the second trade. Just risk management wise, it's not the best idea. So yeah, that's it for the recap for today. I believe just a little bit more outlook for you for today. I expect on the higher time frame two possible scenarios. First scenario, we go higher from here. Second scenario, we go a little bit lower to fill this gap and then go higher. what do I mean exactly with going higher? I think that in Q4, like in November, December, we can get new all-time highs on those indexes on ES and NQ, and maybe go to around the 7K area, maybe a little bit higher, but around this, and then we are absolutely due for. This happened before. I already recorded the trade recap 2 times already because this happened. I'm really not sure why, but as you know, the indexes are really overextended on the larger time frame, on the 4 on the daily, on the weekly. So I believe in November and December we can get another all-time high, maybe reach the 7K area, and then we are really due for a kind of bigger correction, slower and bigger correction in 2K26 and 27. But yeah, let's see what time brings. Let's focus on the weeks, let's focus on the month, and let's focus on tomorrow. So for the week, I'm up now 2.2%, 2.3%. So this will be another green week, and let's see what Friday can bring us. And yeah, then it's end of October, and in the tomorrow in the recap I can make like a little conclusion about the month and how the month went. Let's see where the red weeks, green weeks, how much I made during the weeks, and yeah, make a little overview. So that's it for today, and we're gonna see tomorrow or next week.